What is up, my loves? It is your girl, Malaya Monet. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's get into this extremely dope, beautiful, and amazing videos vibe for tonight. So, in this video, for the third episode of the Feminine Healing Corner podcast, I'm going to truly be going in depth when discussing the importance of confidence, self worth, and self love. Because all these different concepts are combined to be connected together in order to make sure that you know who your spirit is, you know who your heart is, and you know what your mind is comprised and made of. Because a lot of the times when living in this world, I feel as though, as somebody that has dealt with mental health issues, that has dealt with, body image issues and different things of that nature, that we literally get put into a box to only focus on our flaws, imperfections, and the things that make us inadequate in society's eyes. But when you open up your own eyes, when you awaken to the truth, the belief, and the fact that you are divinely, amazingly, wonderfully, and fearfully made by the Most High Yah God, you truly are able to wake up and see that you are worthy of the best that this life has to offer, give, and really surround you with support and love. And so I wanted to talk about the importance of confidence because I feel as though there's so many videos, yes, that are great surrounding femininity, surrounding aesthetics, surrounding truly transforming and becoming the best glowed up version of yourself. But in order to get to that place and space, you have to have the building blocks to show yourself that you have the confidence, the worth, and the belief to really be able to activate the confidence to make you truly see that you are worthy of the best that everything this life has to offer you. I remember growing up and seeing, of course, as a child, images of what I should look like, images of what in certain communities of color you should, conform to, as far as either being extremely thick and curvy or being a very skinny and very small and literally just conforming to not looking like yourself because society wants you to see that you don't deserve to be yourself, that you don't deserve to be authentic and be who God made you to be, whether that's very curvy and small, very curvy and thick, or very small and, skinny or less on the thicker side. And so when growing up, seeing images in magazines, music videos, and looking at different things, in certain communities of color, you're able to see, okay, this is who I should be as a Black woman. This is who I should be as a Latina woman, as an Indian woman. And this is who you're, looking at in order to inspire you. But at the same time, you're truly conforming to what society wants you to be. So if as a Black woman, I'm shown that I should be extremely thick, voluptuous, and have all these, gigantic curves, which, to me is, I don't think it's ridiculous and I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's bad because naturally a lot of Black women are very voluptuous, curvy, or have very, beautiful shapes in that way. But if you're a woman that does not possess that body shape, then who are you to be shamed? Who are you to be shown that you are not deserving and worthy of the best that life has to offer just because you have a smaller body shape or just because you are not looking the way that other women look in your community? Or as an Indian woman, a Latina woman, a woman of color in general that is supposed to conform to what their specific market wants them to conform to. What I'm basically saying is that I remember going through different stages of being very chubby, of being very, having extra pounds on me as a kid because I love to eat. I love fried chicken. I love potatoes. I love cheeseburgers. I love food, period. And so I remember, being, of course, one of the kids that was always, called the chubby one, the Oompa Loompa, the big one, the fat one child, like literally all these names. And plus I was wearing glasses, so that didn't make it any better because you gonna look like a Teletubby with glasses. Like, girl, get the hell out of here. But then what I realized is that growing up, even when I got on the slim thick side, right, in high school, even when I lost at least 70 to 100 pounds and truly was engaging in sports and volleyball, track, different things to make me smaller, healthier, and even more engaged in my academics because sports allowed me to focus because I was no longer focused on weight, loss and truly dealing with the issues of being a chubby little girl. I realized that even when you do conform to looking like that, people will still hate you because they think that you're better, more attractive, more beautiful, and more gorgeous than they are. When those sentiments are not even coming out of your mouth. What I'm trying to say is the importance of confidence comes from you truly loving yourself and embracing the things that make you different, that make you the same, that make you equal, or that make you maybe even above the next person. Because at the end of the day, regardless of how skinny, how small, how light, how dark, how beautiful, how gorgeous, how ugly, how unattractive people find you to be, they will always find something to fault you for. People will always find something to fault you for. People are always going to find something to fault you for when they are dealing with their own inner demons, issues, and problems that make them feel insecure. I remember I had to literally delve into the debate team, gifted and talented classes, which were accelerated classes for children that really had high IQs or just very intelligent in certain areas of learning. Or I literally had to do volleyball, track, going to the gym, doing mentorship classes, doing different things to accelerate my mind, such as reading, to distract myself from seeing that people were literally going to hate me regardless of what I did. Because no matter how much weight I lost, whether I took off the glasses, whether I wore tight leggings and skinny jeans, people always found an issue with me no matter what I did. And I realized that when you are truly given a great purpose, a great calling, a chosen spirit to truly change and transform lives, people are always going to have an issue with you because you're not doing what they do. People will always have an issue with you when you are not doing what they do. So you have to empower yourself to learn that confidence comes from the base and the root of you getting to learn yourself. I literally have had spent my entire life getting to learn myself through making dumb decisions, through saying crazy things that should have never came out of my mouth and get into arguments, through reading, through learning, through going to fashion shows, modeling classes, just doing things in general, whether good or considered to be bad, that had to make me learn how to learn myself. That through the ugly times, I had to learn what was beautiful about me. That through the beautiful times, I had to learn what was ugly about me, to get to a place of doing all this work to realize and understand and conceptualize that I am an imperfect human being. I'm just that. I'm a human that is being, that is learning, that is growing, that is transforming, that sometimes de-accelerating or accelerating to get to the best version of myself. And there is so much beauty and power in that. So when you choose to operate out of a place of self-love, out of a place of greatness and boldness and strength, you're choosing to show other people that no matter what you do, I love me independent of what the hell you think. That no matter what you do, I love me independent of what the hell you think. I don't even think I need to say it for a third time. I think everybody from the back, from the front, and the middle heard me. Okay, can I get an amen? Amen. So please make sure that you are reminding yourself every single day of your daily affirmations, declarations, whatever you want to call them, that give you a sense of self-worth, self-knowledge, and self-knowingness to know and understand that no matter what people in this world say about your weight, about your glasses, and those were just some of my personal struggles, about your mental health issues, whether that be schizophrenia, depression, anxiety, bipolar, whatever it is, that regardless of what people say about your developmental and learning disabilities, if you have autism or some type of learning issue that is causing you to have certain things going on in your mental health life and developmental life, that you are gorgeous and you are worthy of getting what you have to offer, of what this world has to offer you, because simply you are a human that is being yourself. You are a human that is being yourself. And when you choose to be yourself, no matter what anybody thinks, hold up, mom, need a sip of coffee. When you choose to operate as yourself, you are choosing to vibrate from a place of knowing that no matter what you do, people are either going to love, hate, or feel indifferent towards you. And that is not your problem, because that is something for them to solve if they don't like you. At the end of the day, God made you the way that you are supposed to be, in your skin complexion and your body type, with your glasses, without your glasses, with big feet, with small feet, whatever the hell, you got going on. I don't know. But all I know is that you are worthy and you are made to be the best of what life has to offer and has to give you, with simply you vibrating as the best version of you. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's get into this extremely dope and beautiful video's comments for tonight. Damn. Lord have mercy. Well, I'm going to be inserting clips of, child, got sugar all over me, of just different things that I do. Like I said, this will always be a motivation segment in the beginning, and then clips of me doing different things that bring me joy, like art, photography, drawing, painting, and just doing different things in general to bring myself to a place of a great vibration, of understanding and knowing that life is going to have challenges, but you can find the beauty in those challenges to bring you to a place of happiness, joy, peace, calmness, and of course, the importance of confidence. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And we're definitely going to get into these videos comments for tonight. If anybody chooses to comment. Normally, I don't really get comments. I mean, sometimes, I had somebody call me an AI, but I was like, damn, I don't really think I'm a bot. I think I'm pretty real. But you know, it is what it is. All right, bye.
I walk in my confidence, my swag, and my brilliance because I know with this resilience, I got it. I can be anything that I claim, proclaim, decree, and affirm to be. I know that there's so much beauty, resilience, and brilliance gifted and implanted within inside of me. So here I go, preaching for the brilliance of the broken, even though the emotions of my heart have been critically fractured and stolen. I'm going to stand 10 toes down to be open to let you know that I was ultimately chosen to preach for a generation that needs healing, calling, and pressure like this one too. To realize that you are just beautiful, amazing, spiritually powerful, and amazing too. To be able to see your gifts, your goals, your dreams, and your passions. I love you because you see you made it a beautiful and amazingly intentional habit to love, to celebrate, and be who you are. So never forget that you are a shining, beautiful, and amazing star that is going to rise above whatever situation or environment comes your way. I love you, and this is from your girl, Lele. I love you, and I see you.
Good morning, gorgeous souls. Good morning and salutations. Let's get ready for this gorgeous, beautiful, brilliant, and resilient video on the Feminine Healing Corner